Don't mind the graphics once it gets to the gameplay because the graphics was kind of glitched out because this is on an emulator. This is Madden NFL Head Coach 2009 and this was for the 360. I was kind of shocked to see that this game was kind of a dumbed down version of the original NFL Head Coach from the PS2. But this game is still enjoyable to play. It's just the fact that it kind of dumbed down from the PS2 era is kind of where I was disappointed. It was dumbed down to the point where it was made easier for people that didn't like the complications and how detailed and immersive that the original NFL Head Coach game was. But this game was still, enjoyable to play. Now, I didn't mind the quickness that this offered. I mean, you was able to get through things quickly. You can just sim through stuff and get straight to the gameplay, which I didn't mind as well. It was catered based off more coaching skill tree assets, which you guys are seeing right here, which makes it a little bit of a challenge to try to boost up your players and everything else. And I still enjoyed this concept because it is a grinding aspect of the game. Now, I still love that they still kept the play builder for this, which is very unique. Now, they did make it a little bit more difficult, but it still has that create a play aspect, which I don't know why they don't have this with current Madden still to this day. Like, they can keep this feature for offline because, of course, we know online is going to break the concept idea because what people already do with money plays and things of that sort. But this was a golden feature. And to see this still being done back then on a 360 version is crazy to me. And we don't even have this at all. Now, of course, the gameplay coaching aspect was upgraded. It's a little bit better. And I like this version much more, but of course I'm still sticking with the original. But what they done in this version was very unique. It was kind of like a chance odds based off, what you prep for, as you guys see right here. Now, once again, don't mind the graphics because this was on the emulator for the PC of the 360 version instead of actually having it on the console. So that's why the graphics was kind of jacked up. But what I enjoy from what they showcase is the detail is kind of like what you have with current Madden, where it comes down to the strategy and game planning. They kind of implement that during the play call selection, showcasing what works, what's the percentage, and what do they run as well on defense and all that good stuff. But what was cool about how they done it in this one was the coaching chance odds, which you guys are about to see more in depth breakdown as well. Something that was very unique that they added on to this was the ability to change the camera angle during the next play. So you guys see right here, you're able to switch to a different variety of camera angles. So this is very close to what Maximum Football currently has. When you spectate, they have the options to choose different camera angles. So imagine Maximum Football implementing this concept as well with just picking plays. It's going to be a game changer once Maximum Football figures out how to do all this stuff. They're already on the right path to doing so, and I know it's going to be very difficult to get it down, but they are closing in, trying to get this concept, especially for the coach mode idea. So I think at this point, they would just keep the spectator mode option available where you're able to, pick the different camera angles, but then just implement where you're able to pick certain plays. You don't have to add all these stats and statistical breakdowns that you see with the user interface in NFL Head Coach 09. Now, another thing right here that you guys see is based off the play calling. You see the coaching advantage. This kind of makes it a higher chance for you to get a successful playoff. So based off the input and the play breakdown and how many times you ran the play that was successful, you're going to have a better chance of the simulation going in your favor. And to me, this is freaking awesome. So between both games, like, they have its pros and cons, but they keep the concept idea there. And it's just crazy that both the PS2 version and the 360 version is this deep in detail. And the fact that we haven't had this for years is crazy with what we have with the technology today. And to see where Madden's at, that they never implement any of this stuff back, is just mind blowing to me. I mean, can you imagine if they kept improving and adding upon it, and then especially doing this for online leagues? Imagine the epicness that would happen between you and another user based off, improvements, game planning, and then getting into the game, strategizing, picking plays, and seeing how your team does just from a spectator point of view, and seeing if your team can beat your opponent. I mean, that is something I am wishing for. Either if Madden would bring this concept back, or if, Maximum Football implements it first. That'd be crazy. I guarantee you 2K would take this and destroy Madden with this concept idea if they was making a football game right. I mean, the fact that NFL 2K5 implemented a first person camera view from inside the helmet is still crazy to me. And the fact that, just as of recently, VR is just coming out with that same concept idea and making it a little bit more immersive where you're able to control everything but still have that first person experience. It's crazy that, Madden still has never done anything like that. Anyways, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Do you think EA will ever implement this back, or, implement it in Madden? And of course, what are your expectations with Maximum Football going into this and trying to bring it for their coach mode in 2025? Until next time, I'll see you guys later, and I'm out. Peace.
I like it. There you go, offense.